Hello everyone, this is Automator. We are back at the spaceport for some more Kerbal Space Program and our science career that we're progressing. Now, let us head to the Science Center. To the science, because we love science. Science gets us stuff. Um, yeah, we're not really working on the actuator here. This is a grabbing module for, yeah, we're not working on that. We are working on some other stuff. In here we have the nose, we have this nose cone, the protective shell, but we're not going to really be using it a whole lot. A lot of our science is 90 science each. There's this aviation one, but I don't think I'm going to need it anytime soon. Um, Maybe eventually when I go to build the shuttle, but right now we're still just building little baby dinker rockets. I mean, we're not even building full-size rockets. I mean, you got a hitchhike storage container. I could stick somebody in. Basic ladders, things like that. We're really trying to build up so we can get to this larger command pod and then the larger rocket pieces, but we need more science. However, I have our spreadsheet directly in front of me, and we are going to shoot for some more science. We got the ice caps, which is probably the hardest in terms of launch, because we have to launch on a polar orbit mission instead of something else. I think we're going to shoot for some desert and some badlands. Some desert, some badlands, and some shores today. So first things first, we need a rocket. Oh, yep, this one here. This is our science rocket. Street gauge, solid SRB, solid lower. All of our mid to upper, our science bay with our batteries, and because we don't really have any, things like solar panels yet. We will, we just don't yet. So for this mission, you know what? We're gonna fly Valentinia since she's a pilot, and we're gonna head on off to the pad. Now you're probably going, where are we gonna find some desert? There's a huge desert we're gonna look to land on. But before we do that, okay, control is go. Telemetry is go. Search and signals go. Booster is go. Range is go. And we're going to ignite here in 3, 2, 1, and ignition and liftoff. And I apologize for the video garbaging out for some crazy reason. There we go. Now we're getting smooth. Now we're flying. And we're gonna ride out the solids here. Yeah, I know it's loud, but they're solid rocket boosters. They're meant to be loud. And we're down to about 25% left fuel on that. Hopefully we'll be able to make it up past this first bar here. We just broke the sound barrier. Alright, we are into the mid-blue instead of the light blue. We're in the blue area of the atmosphere now, which is okay. And I don't know why this is garbaging like this. Alright. And we have a good stage separation and ignition. we don't want to slow down any, so we turned our throttle back up. And now that we're starting to accumulate speed again, we're going to start... Now, just to be clear, huge desert. All we have to do is fly around to it. That's all we have to do. We just have to fly around to the desert, and we're going to be good to go there. As you can tell, our thrust, we've got a lot of thrust. I can ease back on the thrust a bit here, because we have not a whole lot of atmosphere left that's in our way. So we can ease back on the thrust a little. As you can tell, this is our deal here. We're about out of atmosphere to have to contend with, but gravity is still a factor up until about 70,000 feet. After 70,000 feet, then we're flying fast enough. If we've got the orbit going, we're flying fast enough. There's nothing to break us. It's all good. As you can see, we're going to peak out here. I'm going to hopefully get this up to 100,000 feet here before we start. Making our maneuver here. I don't know why this is jerking out like this. It's kind of unsettling. It's almost like my equipment wants to be like mercury grade equipment. Mercury grade. Alright. And we're going to pause that there. And right here, we're going to add a maneuver. And a little radial. A lot of that. And a lot of that. Alright. And that's going to put us... Why are we... I don't know what's going on here. That's because we were flying directly straight up still. That's why. That's why we were losing speed. I was like, why are we losing speed? We weren't doing anything wrong. We were just still pointed straight up. Burn this stage, this second stage here, for as much as we can get. Alright. And we're going to go back to this view here, which is going to let us see where we're at. You have to remember, we got to try to stay centered on the dot, because that's what keeps us going here. I see our fuel burning out here. This may not be a successful, so we're gonna wait for that to go a little further like that. Okay. No, we're gonna close that out because that's not working. Maneuver, we're gonna go down a little bit like that. And extend just a little further like that. Okay. And we're gonna rotate on up. To the blue dot here. And hopefully burn this on out real quick. And there we go. So instead of a desert landing, it looks like we're going to shoot for a mountainous landing here. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to add another maneuver. And we're going to tilt a little further this way here. And put just a little bit more funk on it. As we continue our orbital maneuvering here. I mean, we're not really in orbit, but there we go. Should hopefully put us, we can go ahead and go back to this view here. We just need to rotate around and find our retrograde point here. And right here we are. And we're going to rotate. We're going to adjust our roll here so that we'll be facing straight up. We are definitely past entry interface here. And we're going to go ahead and burn out the last of our fuel right here to burn off as much as we can in terms of speed. Alright. And we're going to say goodbye to that. Goodbye, service module. Looks like it has us coming in just shy. Hopefully we'll land somewhere where we can still get some pretty decent science. Alright, our heat shield is pointed in the right direction. We're going to leave it there. It used to be in the older versions of the game, when you played this, the heat shield actually just automatically attached to the bottom of certain modules when you were coming in. Now you have to actually attach a heat shield, which we've done. We have a heat shield right here, up later. I think I'm going to lose my landing legs, but that's about par for the course with this thing. Just as long as it lands safely, it's all good. She's fighting me. There we go. She's still fighting me. Must be getting a crosswind here because she's still fighting me. Yeah, I gotta take that. That's all right. Deploy shoot. It's not stuff. Jeez. Open. Thank you. Game. I have to adjust where that is again, apparently, or replace them or something. And I wish I could open all four of these. Lower legs. Lower legs. Lower legs. Wish I had a command that would let me just do all four of those at once. Lower legs. Observe material bay. Yeah, that was the service module crashing, by the way, if you were curious. Observe mystery goo. I think I need one of the. No. Where am I? Toggle display, log temperature. I don't even need. Yeah. This is grasslands, and I'm pretty sure we have the grasslands. I don't have the temperature on the grasslands. And we're just going to speed this up. I've got the EVA sample, the temperature, the EVA itself, the goo. Although getting that report was kind of funny. Hey, I can see my house from here. That's kind of hilarious. So I think we're going to have to rethink our rocket here as well, too. Nice, soft landing here. Boop. There we are. All landed. Might as well. A little bit still better than none. Log temperature. Well, apparently I do have it. Okay. So, cover vessel. We're not going to get a whole lot for this. Sorry about that, everybody. Let's shoot for the desert. We completely and totally missed it. So, this means in the next episode, we're going to have to rebuild the rocket. But that's okay. That's part of the game. Alright. So, okay everyone, if you like what you saw, hit the like button under the video here. If this is your first time